still going to be everybody in the world. What happened in December was just speculation going long on the asset. Now that it was able to be shorted with all of these future markets and the contracts that were out there, we saw a healthy change in the pricing. But the infrastructure was still not built. The whole infrastructure will be built from the failures and the mischief of people like Facebook and Google and these other huge companies that have come up and are really peddling in all our own information. So while last year might have been this slogan HODL with the misplaced DL, what everyone's really talking about this year is BIDL. So they've replaced the D and the L this time, and it's really about building the infrastructure. So a lot of this will be built off of people who are actually using this stuff, and that's where we're not yet. We haven't arrived at that point. It's all been speculation. That was great. It was a really neat run, much healthier that there was someone who could actually short it.
Who do you think is using it now?
Really no one, that's the problem. We see a few markets going into place. The only real use case besides the inherent qualities of Bitcoin, which
as a commodity.
As a commodity.
Right.
Besides the inherent qualities of Bitcoin, it's really behaving like a reserve currency for an alternative financial system, not just one asset. And the other system that's out there is this one smart contract, this one use case that's being used, which are the ICOs, the numbers you heard about earlier. It's already disrupting this early stage liquidity and finance world where we see a blending of VC entering liquid markets and all kinds of stuff that didn't exist before. So what we have now is Bitcoin behaving as a reserve currency in an alternative financial system, which is only really affecting early stage fundraising.
So before, maybe in the fall of last year, the bull case would be that to invest in cryptocurrency, you're investing basically in the future of technology and blockchain. Can we separate those two? Is that more tenable to believe that cryptocurrency is a store of value, but at the same time we're seeing all sorts of use cases, all sorts of things being built on various platforms. The development of the technology has not stopped because Bitcoin has gone down by 60%. So can we separate those two now? Can you say, I'm a believer in blockchain, but I'm not a believer in cryptocurrency?
They're one and the same. The coins themselves are a way to enact this sort of cryptographic
But you don't have to believe in
you don't have to believe in Bitcoin itself. You could believe in Zcash. You could believe in Ethereum.
But in terms of the appreciation of those coins, you don't have to believe in the appreciation of those coins because that's separate from the development of the technology.
Sure, and that's been there for a long time. People have been able to separate them for a while now, but that doesn't erase the behavior of Bitcoin in this system. Bitcoin is a unique element to this entire ecosystem, and none of it would be possible if it wasn't for what Bitcoin did before that.